Oh my god, guys. Okay. Hi. It's been so long since I have sat down in front of the camera and filmed anything, so I figured we would just film a chit chat. Get ready with me so I can update you with what's been going on in my life. It has been 3 months since the last time I uploaded a video, so it's been about almost 3.5 months since I actually sat down and filmed. So a lot has definitely changed in the last 3 months. I don't even know where to begin, to be honest with you. I don't. Okay, so let's just not mind my hair because my hair is like pretty crazy. So I guess the first thing I can start off with is that I am pregnant. I am currently 5 months pregnant, which is crazy because it literally feels like it was just yesterday that I found out I was pregnant, and now I am 5 months pregnant. So I found out I was pregnant towards the end of January. I found out towards the end of January that I was pregnant. When I found out, I was pretty much already a month pregnant. Well, that's really like glowy. The reason why I did find out so early was because I was having a lot of pain and it wasn't going away. It was like a very sharp cramping. Didn't have my full-on period, but I was spotting. And pain medicine it wasn't working. It just wasn't working. So I had my mom take me to the hospital to see what was wrong. And it's so funny because the doctors didn't even notify me that I was pregnant at the beginning. The only reason I found out at the moment I did was because I was going to be wheeled in to get x-rays. And as I was being wheeled into the x-ray room, the x-ray tech, he stopped and he's like, she can't get an x-ray, she's pregnant. I literally felt my heart drop when I heard those words. She's pregnant. And I literally froze. I was like, what? How is that possible? I've been on birth control for almost a whole year. I've been consistent with it. It was just this big, why, how, what's gonna happen now, you know? So, fast forward a few days into it, I kind of waited a little bit to tell the father of my child because I was in so much pain. They thought maybe I was just gonna miscarry. So I was like, I'm not gonna tell him. There's no point in telling him because why am I gonna start up an argument if there's nothing to really argue about if I end up miscarrying the baby. So then I got cleared for that. So I got cleared for not having a miscarriage. I told him things, I guess you can say things went the way I expected them to go. And that didn't go so well. So we have been broken up ever since. He doesn't want to have anything to do with the baby. And I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm not fine with it, of course, support wise, financially and emotionally and physically, I'm not okay with it. But I can't force him to be there for his child. The only thing I can do is put child support on him, which is most likely what I am going to do. I just didn't want to have to do it through the courts. I did it through the court with my other son, with his father, which was easier because we were on good terms. It had ended on good terms. It was just an easier thing. I know this one's going to be a bit of a battle, which sucks. I'm not going to lie. It sucks. But it happens. And it's a big reason as to why I have been so... I don't know how to explain it. I kind of isolated myself from social media and all that. The only people that really know that I'm pregnant are my family. Up to this point are my family and just a few close friends. Not a lot of people know. I did post it on Instagram on my story, but those disappear, so it's not like everybody sees it. But other than that, I haven't really said anything to anybody. I kind of just been keeping to myself with this whole pregnancy. And it's actually, although there's so much drama with my baby daddy, not putting my pregnancy out on social media has really, sorry if you guys can hear the motorcycle, but not putting my pregnancy out on social media has really kind of helped me enjoy my pregnancy just a little more. But like I said, like, it hasn't been the easiest pregnancy, and I'm sure it's not gonna be like easy going forward either. Going forward either with my baby daddy, but I'm very excited. And my freaking camera's about to die already because I didn't charge it. I am very excited to see where this takes me. I am having a boy, another boy. I never pictured myself as a girl mom. I always pictured myself as a boy mom. So I really wasn't shocked when they told me I was having a boy. I mean, I wouldn't have cared if it was a girl. Like, of course, I wouldn't have cared. Like, my thing is, I think all kids, all babies are a blessing. You know, I know, like, right now, there's so much contradiction with abortion and allowing it in certain states and not allowing it in other states, and not giving the women the option to abort if they don't want the baby. Alright, sorry about that. I had to let my phone charge a little bit. My camera charge. So I just went and I finished my brows. Anyways, back to what we were saying. So yeah, but pretty much, long story short, I am pregnant, I am single, father doesn't want to have anything to do with my baby. At this point, it's whatever. I mean, I'm not the first one to go through it, and I'm sure as hell I'm not going to be the last one to go through it. It is going to be a lot harder to be a single mom of two. It is going to be a lot harder to have, I'm not sure how everything's going to work out, to be dead honest with you. I don't. And I mean, I hope eventually, towards the end of my pregnancy or whatever, he will come around, you know. But I'm not holding on to that. Just whatever happens, happens. You know, my pregnancy has been a bit complicated. I've had a lot of pain. Like, my round ligament pain has been horrendous. Something I don't even remember going through with Connor, which is my first kid. I don't remember going through that pain with Connor, but I'm going through it a lot with this one. And then on top of that, my AFP testing came out a tad bit high, like just a tad. So they were worried about spina bifida, or like any like neurological problems with my baby, like the spine not closing properly, or something wrong with like brain damage or in the abdomen wall. So that had me pretty stressed out. I was really stressed out. I couldn't sleep. I was stress eating for a whole week. I had to wait a whole week from getting my test results to getting the ultrasound done. And oh my god, you guys, that was the worst week of my life, having to wait so long. So I had to wait a whole entire week to find out like if something was wrong with my baby, if something was wrong with me. We did the test Thursday, the 9th of May, and thank God my prayers have been answered. Thank the Lord that everything is perfectly fine with my baby. My only risk is that because the AFP was a little high, it puts me at risk of preterm labor. So I just have to be careful what I do, how much I walk. I'm currently 19 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Here are some pictures of the ultrasound. Well, it's just his head pretty much. And this is him. It's a little boy. That's his hand. And that's his head. He has the same shaped head as my son. He is a boy. We already do have a name, but I'm not going to say the name yet. From here on out, you guys will see mini vlogs. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Mini vlogs of my pregnancy and all that stuff. I just really wanted to keep to myself for as long as I could. But I think it's time that I am more open about it, because I think that will help me through the process as well. But yeah, so I mean, I'm using the ColourPop foundation, you guys. I've been using this foundation so much lately, and let me tell you, I freaking love this foundation. It looks so good on my skin, and I get so many compliments when I'm wearing it. I have so much texture though. That is one thing with this pregnancy. Like, every single pregnancy symptom that I could have, that you could think of, I have it. And that wasn't the case with Connor. Like, I barely had any morning sickness. I barely had any breakouts. But oh my gosh, with this one, literally like the first 2 months, I think, I was literally throwing up every single morning. And there was times where like I would throw up. I would literally throw up almost every single thing I ate, which sucked. Like, I was barely able to eat anything because it would just come right back out. And it was horrible. And then I literally have so much texture. I literally have so much texture, you guys. It's not even funny. I have so many little pimples like coming out on my forehead, and so much texture everywhere. It sucks. But, you know, see, look how good. Do you guys see? Like, you guys can see some red spots here, and then on this side it's like nothing. This foundation's so good. And for the price, come on, you guys, could not beat that. My due date is September 28th, but I feel like he's gonna come sooner. Like, probably the beginning of September, or like mid-September. Not the end of September like they're telling me. He is measuring up like exactly what he should be. They are just worried that because of my AFP as well, that he might have a low birth weight. So I'm just trying to do everything possible to have a healthy baby and a healthy pregnancy. And that means that literally means me having to cut out like all that bad energy and all the drama that I was having with the baby daddy, and just see how it goes from there. I mean, you can't force a man to be there for their child. And what sucks the most is that I held my ex to a very high standard. Very high standard. He is someone I've known since elementary school, since the 6th grade. He does have a daughter. He has she's gonna be 2. He has a 2-year-old daughter. And the way he was with her, it was just really nice to see the way he was with her. And the way he was with my son. He was really, really good with my son. And so when I thought I was pregnant, I was like, okay, you know, he is going to be mad, but he's not going to leave me. He's going to be there for his kid. But oh my god, I was completely wrong. He legit, the day I told him I was pregnant, he's like, well, you have to get rid of it. You have to get an abortion. We can't have a kid. Blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in abortions. I don't. And it wasn't going to happen. I couldn't let it happen. So he's like, well, I can't be with you. Like, I guess this is over. And I was like, alright, I guess so. Like, whatever. Like, you don't want to be there for your kid. He's like, I'm not physically or mentally or financially ready for a kid. I was like, honestly, when it comes to these situations, who the fuck is ready for another kid, you know? Like, shit happens. I don't know why this happened, but it happened, you know. And he was trying to blame me for the whole situation, and I was like, dude, like, I'm not the only one, you know. I was doing what I needed to do. I was taking birth control every single day. I never missed my pill ever. I was like, you are the one. Like, it wasn't just me, let's just put it that way. It wasn't just my fault. And he was trying to manipulate me to be like, to make it seem like it was my fault, like it was just me, that it was, you know. So I was just like, okay, you know what, whatever. Like, I knew you were gonna be mad. I just didn't think you would legit leave me the day I tell you I'm pregnant. But he left, whatever. We've tried to talk, I guess. But his thing is, like, to this day, I'm 5 months pregnant, and he's still, to this day, like, get an abortion, give it up for adoption. And I'll be honest, like, I did consider adoption for a little bit just to please him. But I realized, like, I can't go my whole life just pleasing everybody else. I cannot. God, I'm stressing out now. I can't go my whole life doing what everybody else wants, even if that means me being hurt at the end of the day by it, if you get what I mean. Like, I can't go against what I feel or what I want just to please everybody. Like, I did it so long. I did it for so long throughout my life, and I just can't do it anymore. And I told him, I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get an abortion. I'm not gonna do the adoption. I'm gonna have my kid. Like, Connor is super excited to become a brother. I'm not gonna take that away from my family. Like, I just can't imagine myself giving up my child for adoption. I know there's so many people out there that do it, and honestly, like, I give props to the people that do it. I just can't see myself giving my kid up for adoption and then going through my whole life thinking, how's my kid doing? Are they treating him well? Is he doing okay? Like, I can't do that. So I told him, I was like, it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. Literally every time we talk, it just ends up in an argument, him saying I can't be there. And I'm just like, dude, what's the point of us talking if it's just gonna be the same thing, you know? So I'm just, as of now, like, I'm not talking to him, kind of just keeping my distance. Like, I pray every night that he changes his mind, that, like, you know, that God touches his heart and, like, he realizes, like, damn, like, I have to be there for her, I have to be there for my kid. Because this guy, you guys, honestly, like, dating him, I did so much for him. Like, I gave up, I sacrificed a lot. And it just came back and smacked me in the face. Like, literally, like, he tries to guilt trip me saying I wasn't happy with him and blah blah blah. I was like, and I told him, I was like, dude, if I wasn't happy with you, I wouldn't have been with you. Like, we were together for almost a year. And it sucks the way things ended. It literally sucked. Like, it ended like 2 months before it would have been a year. We're trying to redo the house, like remodel the house a little bit, just because our wires in this house are so freaking old. Like, they're from the 1920s. But we are having a really hard time. I mean, freaking remodeling a damn house costs money, and your girl ain't got it. Like, I wish I had the money to do it, but it's so hard. And then bank loans aren't the easiest thing to get. So, but I'm trying so hard to get this done before the baby comes. I'm trying so hard to get this done before the baby comes, just because, my allergies. Just because our outlets are giving out because our wires are from like 1920. So they're freaking old as hell. And our walls literally have no insulation anymore. I mean, our house is freaking old, you guys. Stressed out about it because we don't know where we're gonna get the money for it or how we're gonna do it. It's a lot. It's a lot to process with me being pregnant and everything. Connor is pretty excited to have a baby brother, which I'm really happy about because I felt like he was gonna not be too happy because, you know, he's the only child. But he has always been around other kids. I mean, that's the good thing. But I mean, I'm really excited to be a mom, I guess. I know I did want to have my second kid before 30. But I definitely did want it under better circumstances. But it didn't really work out that way. So, I mean, as of now, I can just hope for the best. I highly, highly believe that there is a God and he knows what he's doing and why he does the thing he does at the time that he does them. So I'm really, oh, sorry, I'm like getting really uncomfortable. I am really big for 5 months. Can I just say that? I'm just like, I feel so huge. This is my 5-month belly. I literally look like I'm 7-8 months pregnant, but my belly did pop out a lot earlier this time around. And the doctor said that was normal, that it was fine. There was nothing for me to worry about, that I'm not overweight, the baby's not big. So I'm not really tripping about it. It's just, I get so stinking tired. So stinking tired. So quickly. Like, exhausted. Other than that, I've been feeling really good about my pregnancy. I've been craving pretzels so much. Like, I've been craving sweets. Like, that's literally all I want to eat. And honestly, I was supposed to make myself a pretzel before I started this video, but I forgot. And he started, like, I've been able to feel him moving for quite some time now. You know, like, as second moms, you feel the baby moving a lot earlier. So I've been feeling him move a lot, but oh my gosh, he is starting to move so much. It's like the Tasmanian devil up in there. I'm not even kidding you guys. That's what it feels like sometimes. And I literally cannot sleep sometimes because he's up all night. My camera stopped recording and I look like a weirdo. I hate my nose. Like, the texture I have on my nose never goes away. Like, no matter what the hell I use, it just never goes away. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm going to be using the, I'm raising an ABH. I've been freaking obsessing over this one lately. I mean, I've always obsessed over it, but I've been using it constantly lately. I'm just glad I picked up an extra because your girl needed it. Ooh. Yes. Do you guys just see that glow? Oh my god, I freaking love this. Freaking. I literally am obsessed with this highlight. I'm sorry, I'm rushing this a little bit because I'm starting to get in a lot of pain. Just sitting down like this. I'm trying to listen to what my son is doing and I think he's watching TV and playing video games at the same time. So it is super nude, like you can tell, but I actually really, really like it. Honestly, I haven't been wearing much makeup because I've literally been staying home most of the time, just not doing anything, like laying in bed. Because your girl has been tired from this pregnancy. So I'm going to go and add lip gloss because your girl has been obsessing over lip gloss. Can you just wait a second? So I'm going to go in with the Stay Satin Liquid Lip color. And this is from Rimmel London as well. So it's not a gloss, but it's not matte. So it still gives you a bit of a shine. So are any of you guys into Game of Thrones? Any of you? Any of you guys watching the current season? Yes, no, maybe leave me your comments down below. I am obsessed. Oh my god, I just ruined my lip. I am obsessed with Game of Thrones right now. Well, I have been for years now. I have been for years. My baby daddy got me into it when we started dating. and I've been obsessed ever since. But let me know what you think. I know there are a lot of people that are not into Game of Thrones at all. They're just like, I don't get it, I don't get the hype. But there are a lot of people that are really into it. Your girl is one of them. Anyways, you guys, I think that's it. I should just add maybe a tad bit of highlight on my little nose. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little chit chat, get ready with me update. I know it's gonna be a long one, but I will shorten it as much as I can. Really hope you guys enjoyed. I opened myself up to you guys and I feel really good about it. It feels really good to actually just talk about it on camera, which is really weird, but it actually felt good. Kind of getting a lot off my chest and finally coming out and saying I'm pregnant, because your girl hid it for 4 months. So I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!